What's going on, Libra? It is your girl Aqua May, and I am here for your reading for the year 2026. Get you some guidance, get you some messages, let you know what you got going on for the year ahead of you, okay? So please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Comment down below. I love to hear from you. Okay, we are going to jump into the reading and see what you get, all right? So this is for Libra 2026. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today. Our higher selves in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. All right, what do we get for my lovely Libras? Ooh, you got a lot of energy. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's do this one card at a time, please. Thank you. Divine flow. Okay, you got to trust the divine flow right now and outrageous openness. Okay, so you are trusting the plan without question. Okay, this is what 2026 is about. You have to trust the divine plan, the plan that the divine has for you, that the universe has in store for you. hmm Being very open to opportunities, to almost believing, like the energy I'm getting of believing in the impossible. All right. You have flowers here. I love that energy for you, Libra. These lovely flowers, this opening is you're blooming. I'm seeing a tropical energy. Maybe you'll be traveling. Maybe you live in the tropics. I don't know. But something about having maybe flowers around you. All right. Something about flowers will be important this year. Okay. Flowers, blooming, seeds spreading, ideas forming. Okay. There's a lot of beautiful energy, growth, success. Looking at the underneath that divine source. You have to trust the divine plan this year. And oh wow, this fell out over here, guidance. So you are being guided towards something, Libra, and you have to trust. Trust yourself, trust your footing. You're headed in the right direction. Just know that. It may feel uncomfortable. It may feel crazy. It may feel like, what am I doing? How am I going to get there? But believe this is, it's like every step that you make, the pathway just opens up. That's what I'm seeing, right? You may have obstacles that do come along, and that's when you trust in your guidance. That's when you still trust that you're going in the right direction. All right. You don't fear the obstacles that may come along the path. Okay. Because even flowers have to go through cycles. They're not always in bloom. But when they are in bloom, there's something special about that, right? So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's get this energy here for my Libras for the year 2026. What do we got going on? That is your overall. What is your overall energy? Excuse me. Ooh, wow. You got three cards. So everybody else got two cards. That's all I was pulling for people, right? For the other signs. But Libra, here you come. Because you need three cards. And that's okay. And I like the three cards you have. You have the energy here. You have the card of death. All right. You have the card of synthesis. And you have the card of vibration. Okay. So this is very beautiful energy. And why I say that is because you are, again, this is trusting that process, feeling the rhythm. And you're very, you know how to integrate all different sides of things, right? There's something about integrating some of your past into your present. Not all of it needs to be in your present moment or in your future, but there's something about um, like something from the past coming back to life, maybe even. But you have this unk energy here. I don't know if you can see it here. The synthesis. This is like things just working together, flowing together. All right. Um, with the vibration. So there's many different vibrations. There's many different moods or modes or, there's, I like that energy for you because you won't get bored, I'm hearing. This energy is bringing you somewhere for you to, I'm like, okay, how am I seeing this? So I'm almost seeing like one of those dancers who have on the multiple dresses, right? So it's like being ready for any occasion, being ready to, be prepared in the moment. you have the right thing on, you have the right tools right there in the moment, right? You don't have to look for anything. You don't have to search outside of where you are. Something about that you have it, right? You just got to go ahead and do it. That's what I'm hearing. So 2026. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, Libra. Let's see. Hello. Thank you. Ricky. Yes. Hey, Ricky. How you doing? All right. Let's get 3 cards since that's the flow that we on for you. Let's get 3 cards from this deck for my Libras for the year 2026. With this energy we have, here we go, 3 cards. First card excuse me, first card you have is the Solar Archway. This card, I just love the essence of it. That black and white energy, which is Libra, okay? So it says a potent pathway. So something is very, like I said, every step that you make, the clarity, the obstacle won't seem that bad because it's like you'll figure it out. Inner structure, connections, bridging worlds, intense energy, heightened awareness, threshold, courage required, illuminated potential. So something here is definitely, again, it's like you see it in the dark. All right. You're in the light, but you notice something, and that's like the path, right? Sometimes it's like you see the path. It's like, okay, I see the light. This looks very comforting. This looks like that. But this path here with this dark sun, right? This dark light that's here, it's like you going into the unknown and you trusting that because, yeah, you already see what's here. So it's like tapping into the unknown, tapping into the potential. All right. You have poised presence. So your relationships, all right, your partnerships here. Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here with me. It says quiet observation, self-awareness, calm presence, inner stillness, composure, hidden depth, pause before action. Okay, so this energy is giving me having moments where you can gather yourself. All right, get yourself completely together. I see these two standing together, right? And they're working in conjunction with each other. So this could be other people in your life, or this could just be you needing a moment, right? Taking those quiet moments, having time with your loved ones, setting time apart for just quiet time. Poised presence is like being available in the moment and being not feeling like too much is going on though. Okay? And there we go. We have threadbare self. Okay? So this is like the weaving back of something, putting something back in order, into perspective. All right? So it says depletion, worn thin, frayed, vitality, disconnect, stretch capacity, maintaining form, need for restoration, and nourishment. Okay, Libra. So in regards to what you have going on here for this 2026, it's telling you that you need to put some energy into yourself, but also into your relationships. Okay, so it's like you need time for yourself, but you need time for the other things going on around you. So I'm almost getting this energy of one is not more than the other, right? Because you could have a family, or you could have some type of community that you're a part of, but you can't necessarily give your whole to that. You have to also give time to other things, all right? Be in other spaces, quieting out the noise I'm hearing so that you can see the way, that you can have clarity. All right, so let's move on here. Let's go get some tarot. Libra, you're going to feel uncomfortable at times, but that uncomfortableness this year is going to be for you to move, for you to do something, for you to make a change, for you to take some sort of action. Okay, so yes, you need to have moments where you're sitting still, you're in your quiet. My butterfly is shaking. All right, so transformation. I'm hearing it shaking up against the wall as I shuffle. So that's something here for you to see. The butterfly is telling you to break free, transform. All right, and even the butterfly has to sit still in order to become that butterfly. All right, it has to go through a transformation process. So that uncomfortableness is the transformation. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords. Here you go. Some type of new contract, some type of new I'm hearing a new signature, saying yes to yourself, right? Trusting your voice, trusting your thoughts. All right, this is a lot of, let's see, you have the High Priestess, intuition, and you have the Page of Pentacles. You have to trust where you're being directed. Okay, this High Priestess is telling you you're not going to have all the answers, but this Page of Pentacles is the student that's willing to learn, the student that's willing to go through what they have to go through, right? Go through the tests, go through the trials, get up and get it going. All right, so this year is going to be a test of your intuition, a test of you trusting your intuition as well. All right, you're going to get a lot of, how do I say, signs and synchronicities, right? You're going to get hits, you're going to get downloads, you're going to get aha moments this year on where to do things, how to do something. All right, it's like almost I'm seeing an energy where it's not necessarily in a book. Nobody can tell you how to do this, right? Because this is your particular path that is set out for you. So if there's nobody there to tell you how to do it, what are you going to do? Not do it? You got to be the one to create the blueprint, create the path, so that even when others follow behind you in some sort of way, that they can see, right? They have something to go by, because you're going to be that person that other people probably come to and say, well, how did you do this? How did you do that? All right. What was that? You have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is planning. The Two of Wands is taking some type of concise action to do something, like seeing the benefit in something, seeing the opportunity in something here and going for it, planning ahead, committing to what you say you're going to do, trying something, saying yes to something, right? I like that. I like it. There's going to be some type of, like, you may have some sort of plan here, and Spirit wants you to keep your options open. All right, there's something about keeping your options open. Don't be too committed to. I feel that for a lot of us this year. A lot of us have that energy of not staying too committed, because it's like you have to be willing to go with the flow. You have to be willing to change directions, maybe even at a moment's notice. Here you go. I think I saw you. Yes, I did. The Justice card with the Queen of Cups. Libra. Here you go. So your emotional intelligence. Excuse me. Let me drink some water. I'm sorry. All right. So your emotional intelligence. Okay. It's going to be a huge factor. That's where, like, it's not necessarily an energy of being moody, but it's feeling that shift. You know, moodiness is like changing your emotional pattern at a moment's notice, but it's in recognizing those subtle shifts in the energy. All right, keep in balance. I feel like doing what's right is going to be a vital thing this year. Not like should I say, not acting out of emotion, right? But understanding the emotional vibrations, but not acting from a place of emotion. All right, you have this Ace of Swords as your first card, so mental clarity is important. All right, and that brings in the emotional clarity. And the Magician, Mercury energy, your manifestation energy is going to be on 1,000. I feel like you're going to feel very optimistic and hopeful here with this Page of Pentacles. All right, learning some type or utilizing some type of skill and actually receiving some sort of reward from it. Right, doing something that brings you in actual progress, or not progress, but actual, like, you see what can happen from it. This is that potential energy. It's like you try something once, or you do something once, and you see how this can be taken further, how this can grow, how you can implement this into your life, and and make it so that it's of use. Okay, you have the Five of Cups, and you have that with the, so the energy is also flowing over from other signs, like getting the same type of energy with this Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, excuse me, with the Five of Cups. I feel like we're going to have to work, right? This is not a year where it's like things are just necessarily placed on our lap. There's going to be work we have to do. And sometimes we may get tired. Sometimes we may feel a little burnt out, right? So that pause, that energy of just taking a moment and um, not putting too much pressure on yourself, right? To do something right or get it done in a certain time. Like you're going to have time to do it. Just take your time, step by step, little by little, do something, right? The unknown or the darkness or the potential of something that you're stepping into can become really great with your effort. Okay, it can be something amazing, something big with your effort. All right. So take your time, Libra. Take your time. You're gonna get it done. It's gonna happen. Okay. You have the devil that came out. The devil is pressure. The devil is feeling like, I have to do something. I have to do it right now. Something's on your like on you. This is that acting from an emotional space will put you in this type of energy with the devil, right? It'll leave you feeling like what's the word I'm looking for? Like pitiful for yourself, okay? Or this energy here. I'm also seeing where you give somebody emotional leeway is going to have to be like pulled back. You're going to have to take that away. They're going to have to become more independent, right? There's some type of codependency here that drags you down, Libra, where it needs to be a little bit more independence here in order for something to work better. Okay, if everything is heavy on one side, too much pressure is what I'm seeing. It's too much pressure on something. I'm seeing something burst, or that energy of that's where the energy of depletion comes in. Oh. The Knight of Cups. Let me get one more card. All right, got two more. Yeah, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I feel like you have to. There's certain things you're gonna have to take care of with this energy. There's some type of youthful energy around you. Um, but there's also about creating this sense of independence, this energy of being able to stand on, on its own, right, without the dependence of something. The Empress here feels like something is either dependent on her or she's dependent on something, and she's trying to find her way without it. Okay, so there's something about that there. All right, Libra. Let's see. Let's get you some angel numbers. That's the energy. Got two cards. 16, I am perceptive and I am disciplined. Okay, 31 and 16. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is strong with creative ideas and you have the organizational skills to manifest them. So you got to be disciplined, right? To make it happen. Trust the process. Number 16 says you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, and a wisdom seeker and your angels ask you to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I feel like also when you notice something, mention it. Don't try to hold it in. Don't try to just like allow something to just keep rolling on. Nip it in the butt right away. Tackle it right there. Okay? That's a part of that discipline. Not leaving it for later, doing it now. All right, so let's see. What do we have? We have 777 luck. So this is a good luck year for you, okay? Good year. Good year. 777. I love that energy. You have faith and hope. Okay, so you got to stay in that mindset that everything is going to work out. You got this. You could do it. I'm going to push myself. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to keep my word. You have patience and party. You may want something to hurry up so that you can reap the benefits, seek the reward in something, but it's telling you to just take your time and celebrate the small wins, right? The big victory will come, but the small wins matter too. Downloads, okay? Your intuition, Libra. Trust your intuition. If you know it, you know it. Don't second guess it. If you feel like it is that, most likely it's that. Don't self-sabotage, okay? Don't start self-sabotaging now. Somebody may be trying to do that for themselves, and in some way you're trying to help them. I don't know. You don't got to help everybody. If somebody's going to self-sabotage, don't get in the way of it. But opportunities, right? Because you might miss your opportunity. That's self-sabotaging energy. Don't do it, Libra. You are highly favored, highly blessed, and highly favored. The wealth. This energy keeps coming out too for everybody. I love it. Coming out for you too, Libra. It's an opportunity for you to build your wealth, for you to get something of abundance that will make you happy, right? Love is a give and take situation. It is not a one-way street. Look at that. You have love and partnership. So love is in the air for you this year. Your relationships, fixing them, working on them, rectifying them, making sure that there's no codependence, but there is interdependence. Okay? You have coffee. You have meetings. So you may have some type of meeting coming up this year that's going to be very vital to things changing the direction and the trajectory of something. Right? I'm hearing an early morning wake-up call. You have the card of stop now. So there's something that you need to stop doing. You know what that is. You've been knew what it was. Now you got to work on stopping it. You have the heart chakra, your emotions. Make sure it's strong. Make sure your heart chakra is in a open place. It's not blocked. It's not heavy. It's not broken. It's not all of that. All right. So it says peacock, show off and show out. When you feel your best, you start to really, like when you are not feeling drained, you're feeling alive and full, you show out and it shows, and people are gravitating toward that energy about you, Libra. So you have Gemini and you have offers, give and receive. So Gemini could be somebody in that sign that's important. I don't know. But Gemini also talks about the two sides, the family, all right, the feminine and the masculine. All right. I'm over here still looking, still going. But this is your message, Libra, for the year of 2026. I will be back with more. I do love you. I do appreciate you being here with me today. I did not see all the comments, so I appreciate all of the comments in the chat. I'm all over the place. Cutting those. I'm cutting it off, Libra. I'm cutting it off. I'll talk to you later.